What's up, everybody? It's Pastor J with Daily Inspiration. So glad to be back with you guys. It's been a while since we've done one of these, but I just felt led to give you a daily inspiration for these few days of this week. Look, we are headed into we're smack dab in the middle of the fourth quarter of 2021, and it's hard to believe that we are really headed towards the end. We're in November, and we have about 7 more weeks left in this year. And I know many of you all have gone through some trials this year. You've gone through some tough days, some rough days, and I can even speak for myself, my family. We have experienced some massive losses. Just the other day, my Aunt Sandra passed away, and 3 weeks before that, around 3 weeks before that, my Uncle Bob passed away. And it's just interesting because, you know, my father it's 9 of them total, 9 siblings altogether, and they were all living. And then just in a matter of 3 weeks, they lost 2. And it's just interesting how swift life can move and the transitions that we go through in life. But I'm still encouraged that God is still in control. God is still on the throne, and that God still has some things that he wants to do even before the end of this year. Can I get a witness out there who still believes that God can move in these next 7 weeks? And I actually believe that God is about to do something spectacular in the next 7 weeks. I truly believe that. I know that, you know, this time of year, heading into the holidays, many people have what's considered like the holiday blues. A lot of people experience some sort of depression or some kind of mental anguish because of loss, or, you know, they may have lost a parent or a loved one, or they just begin to reflect on things that happened in a year, and they're thinking about where they are right now, and they're comparing it to where they were last year. And some people may feel like they have not advanced enough, or they may not feel like they're in a position to do something better. They may feel like, what's the point of making a New Year's resolution? I just want to encourage you right now. I want to encourage you that with these next 7 weeks, I want you to really seek a turnaround. I want you to really seek it and say it and speak the turnaround that is going to happen in your life. I've been talking this year about the quantum leap. We talked about that this summer. And today I want to just give you a few nuggets. I spoke a message just the other day online about the audacity of faith. And I talked about the story of Jabez in the book of 1 Chronicles, the 4th chapter, beginning at the 9th verse. And when we look at this story of Jabez, if you look at the verses that led up to his story, it was all talking about lineage. But when it got to that 9th verse in the book of 1 Chronicles, the 4th chapter, it stopped for 2 verses to detail out a story about this man named Jabez. Like, it was like the Bible literally was like, let's take a pivot here and input this story here to encourage somebody. Now, I want you to really think about this, because Jabez had the audacity to ask God for something big. He really had the audacity. He went out of his way to ask for something that he didn't have. And so I want to just read the definition of audacity that I have written down here. It can be defined as boldness, daring, especially with confident or arrogant disregard for personal safety, conventional thought, or other restrictions. I want you to get something in your mind for the next 7 weeks that's not going to be the conventional thought. I want you to blow past your conventional thought. And so I want us to, in the next few minutes, I want to just kind of dissect a little bit about what Jabez actually asked for, how he was actually audacious. And so the first thing it said is that Jabez was honorable. And so I believe that as I'm talking to you, I'm talking to people who are honorable. I'm talking to people with high character. I'm talking to people with high integrity. I believe if you're watching this right now, that you're a person who is trustworthy, that you're a person who is trusted, that you are a person that is held in high regard by many people. It may not feel like it. It may not seem like it sometimes, but when people get into a room and they actually ask about you, they say, that's a good person. That's a person I know I can trust. And so Jabez was a person who was honorable. He was held in high regard. He had credit worthiness in the eyes of God. And so the first thing that Jabez asked for was for God to bless him. So I want us to get in our minds of how we want God to bless us, right? So now that we know we're honorable, now I want us to get into our mind like, Lord, bless me. I need you to bless me. So he's off from the beginning, like he's saying, I need you to bless me. I need you to bless. He's a straight shooter. He's going right for the gusto, and he's being very clear in his communication to God. I want to just put a pause right there. Some of you all have not been clear in your communication to God. You've been very vague. You've been beating around the bush. You've been kind of, however you do it, God, I'll be satisfied. Or you'll say it and then you take it away. Have you ever been around someone who's been trying to ask you something, but in the next phrase, they basically cancel out what they're asking for by saying, but it's okay if you can't do it. It's all right if you won't do it. Jabez didn't come to God like that. He said, I need you to bless me. So I want you to write that in the chat. Say, Lord, I need you to bless me. Put that in the chat. Say, Lord, I need you to bless me. Second thing he did, he said, I need you to enlarge my territory. Right? So what does territory mean? Not just the land that you live on, not just the house that you have, not just the car that you drive, but it's your ideas. Enlarge my ideas. Enlarge my vision. Enlarge my creativity. Enlarge my capacity. Enlarge my thinking. Enlarge my influence. Enlarge the things that make me who I am. Make the thing bigger. Enlarge everything around me. Third thing he said, I need you to keep your hand upon me, to keep the evil from me and remove this pain away. What's interesting about Jabez is that his name actually meant pain. Yes, his name meant pain. Some of you all have gone through so many painful moments. Your life has literally been riddled with pain. Some of you all since childhood have gone through painful moments. You may have been molested. You may have been abused. You may have been taken advantage of. And you've gone through pain. All you have known is pain. I want you to ask God right now, just like Jabez did, to God, place your hand upon me and remove me from evil and take the pain away. I believe in the next 7 weeks that you're going to see the Lord roll the pain back off of you. Yes, I believe that you're going to see him and literally see the manifestation of him taking the pain away. It's not just the fact of knowing he can take it away, right? But it's seeing it. And it's feeling it in real time. And what did it say at the end of the story of Jabez? That God gave him everything that he asked for. Isn't it wonderful to know that we serve a God that is capable and is willing and able to do everything that we are asking him to do? So let's recap this right now. Let's recap. Let's ask God to bless us. We're not asking other people to bless us. We're going to God. We're being direct. We're being straight shooters, and we are asking God to bless us. Number 2, we are asking God to enlarge our territory, to enlarge our influence, to enlarge our creativity, to enlarge our capacity, to enlarge our thoughts, to enlarge our minds. We're asking for the enlargement. The third thing we're asking for is for his hand to be upon us and to remove us from this pain that we have been in. Listen, let me pray for you right now. I want to pray for you right now that you can be in this position, that in the next 7 weeks, you're going to see this massive turnaround happen. God, I thank you right now for each person who is watching this right now. I thank you that they are honorable people. I thank you they are people of high character, of high esteem, oh God, that you see them favorably, oh God, that you see them as people who are favored, and that they're going to use their faith. They're going to utilize their faith and to activate the favor that may be lying dormant on the inside. God, I thank you as they begin to ask you to bless them. I pray, God, that you will bless them. Bless them in their finances. Bless them in their health. Bless them in their minds. Bless them in their relationships, God. Bless them in their influence, God. Bless them in their affluence. God, I pray that you would bless them. The next thing, God, I ask that you would enlarge their territory, God. Enlarge their territory, enlarge their mind, enlarge their thinking, their creativity, oh God. Enlarge everything around them. And thirdly, God, I ask that you would keep your hand upon us. Keep your hand upon your people right now and remove them from every single painful situation that they're in. Every pain point, we ask that you would touch it right now. In your name we pray. Amen. Listen, if you want to be a blessing to this ministry, to Illuminate Church, we ask you, we encourage you to be a financial blessing to us by going to our website, IlluminateChurchOnline.com/give. You can sow a seed there, or you can simply go to our Cash App, $Illuminate Church. If you would like to get in contact with me personally, you can shoot me an email at pastorj@IlluminateChurchOnline.com. Don't forget to follow us online on our Instagram, Illuminate LA, and also on our Facebook page, as well as our YouTube page. Listen, we're doing more and more content. I can't wait to keep giving you this daily inspiration. I'm Pastor J with Illuminate Church.